Welcome back to the 2022 Tri-State International Film Festival, TRIFI, and I have a delight at this point. I am excited about speaking with this young man. He is one of Tri-City's, well, now he's one of Tri-City's own, and has made a movie that has a documentary film that has a lot of people talking because it's about a subject that anybody who lives here is very passionate about, concerned about, and curious about. I have with me Augustin Dulauroy.
Yes.
Was that close?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. And the reason why I say that is because you immigrated from France.
Yes, correct. I moved here about 7 years ago now.
So if I say bad words in French, you'll duck and throw things at me.
Sure.
Yeah. Bon. So the film is called Hanford, and this started up as a school project.
I thought of the idea while thinking of a school project. It never actually turned into a school project. It sort of naturally evolved into bigger projects. So yeah, I had this documentary and filmmaking class at Hanford High School, and as a end of the semester project, we were supposed to make a film or documentary. And so I first thought of making a documentary, and Hanford was, sort of an obvious choice, because it's so close yet so interesting, and the more I learned about it, that's when I decided, well, I'm not just gonna make like a short film for school about this. Like there's just too much information here, and since I had already helped my mom, who also made a feature documentary, I decided, why can't I make a feature documentary? So.
Absolutely. The subject is controversial. It's full of questions. Did you, in any part of this film, feel like you were getting into an area that you couldn't get information from, or that maybe was deleterious, scary?
Yeah, making this film, I had to talk about things that were very delicate to talk about. For example, when I was, talking about segregation in Richland, that was, that's a very hard topic to approach. So, there were a few topics where I really had to word my questions correctly, and when I was editing, I had to make sure that people's words didn't come out in a way that they didn't mean it. So that was a difficult part.
That's an interesting thought. You think about the Hanford project and being as important as it was for the entirety of the United States and so forth, but yet you still had to deal with these racial biases and so forth. The film has been out since what did you say, February?
Yeah, it premiered at the end of February. And it's been on Amazon Prime Video ever since then.
Yeah, see, you say it's been on Amazon Prime like it's nothing, and that's a big thing. And you've had a lot of people be able to see this film, and a big impact. Is that going to be a stepping stone for you?
Maybe. I do plan on making another feature documentary sometime in the future. I'm currently taking a gap year before college, and my hope is to complete a documentary before I head off to college.
So you give us a little hint about what you're going to do?
No.
No.
I don't really have.
Oh,
I have ideas, okay, but nothing that has been working so far. So, but I've been working on things.
I thought maybe you were just okay. So you've got some ideas.
Yes.
Okay.
I do have ideas, but it's just I don't have any concrete plans, and even with Hanford, I didn't talk about it to basically anyone until like 2 months before releasing it. Like my friends didn't even know about it until like December or something.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I like to stay sort of secret on my projects.
All right. We'll keep that. It's called Hanford, and again, you can see it on On Amazon Prime and where else?
It's also on Vimeo on demand. It's slightly cheaper on there. So
Okay. I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you happen to live in the Pacific Northwest here in the Tri-City area. It's a film about home and what happened in the past, and it's a really good film. You did a nice job. Congratulations.
thank you.
And we will be back in just a few minutes.